Welcome to the party, we got the takes, no chase. Straight Shooter Podcast, winning the race.
Hello, everybody. It's Big Ed here with the cast of characters we have this evening. Man, we got Carrie the Flying Hawaiian Iona. We got Carl Bond. We got Ben Diesel. And we have Lumpy Williams. And gentlemen, tonight we got a lot going on in the world of the NFL, especially in the Eagles world for you Eagles fans out there, as they continue to try to reel back from this season and look at trying to get a new coordinator. Now, there's a lot of names being thrown around, just you guys listening to the different pundits around the shows and whatnot. You know, they did interview so far Kafka and interview Brian Dable. Now, why are these names interesting to you guys? What do you think about Dable, Lumpy?
He has a resume for it. I'm not a huge fan. I don't think he did a lot to grow Daniel Jones as a quarterback. I figured Daniel Jones' best year was when he was not under Dable. But if they got him, I don't think it's a bad call.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a very safe call.
Because he knows Hurts, right, Carrie?
Yeah.
Yeah. He coached Hurts in Alabama, and he coached Josh Allen too, like one of Josh Allen's best seasons.
Okay. I mean,
he's a good play caller, man. I think he's a good offensive guy. As a head coach, I think he had a lot of injuries in New York, and I never really thought Daniel Jones was good. Like, yeah, he kind of played decent this year, but I like Dable. I wouldn't mind either Dable or Kafka, one of those guys. Anything but the two of them.
Well, it's interesting because they were talking about Carl, Mike McDaniel from the Dolphins, after he got fired. Yeah. And whether or not they're going to bring him in. I mean, what do you think about him?
Yeah. And I just think, the Eagles' identity has been for the past couple of years, and this is probably why they had such a bad year. Their identity is to run the ball first. And I don't think McDaniel would be good for the run game. Dable's a good name, but I don't know if his personality would sync with Sirianni because they both have that alpha male personality. And that could clash. I can't see those two meshing together. Now, if Dable brings Kafka with him, I think that would be a good solution. Or maybe even Kafka as the offensive coordinator, having played in Philadelphia and being a quarterback.
Yeah, we got some bad news today. Our defensive backs coach, what's his name? Christian Parker is getting interviewed by the Green Bay Packers for their defensive coordinator job.
He's also I think he's also being interviewed by Dallas too.
Yeah.
Don't forget though that the Eagles can block him one time.
Yeah, because he's not a coordinator; he's a position coach. But
yeah,
he'd be worth blocking.
Yeah.
So I think they can only do it for one season, though, right? They
just one time,
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben, let's talk a little bit. I mean, we talked a little about the coordinator situation with Philly, but I mean, unfortunately, man, your team was pretty beat up going into Seattle last week, this week and all that good stuff. So, I mean, what's going on with the Niners now? I mean, are they're going to make major changes next year, or what's happening with them?
Well, Solly took the head coaching job in Tennessee. Me personally, I don't think that was a good decision on his part.
Yeah, it's like going to the Jets again almost.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the Titans, they had Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel had a pretty good win-to-loss ratio in Tennessee and took them to the playoffs, twice? With Tannehill at quarterback?
Yeah.
Solly's he's got his work cut out for him. I mean, Vrabel set the bar pretty high for Tennessee for anybody who takes over that position. And look where he's at now. He's he's about to probably be competing for a Super Bowl in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But, we lost Saleh. I seen it come. I knew he was going to leave. Me personally, I wish he would have stayed one more year with a healthier defense. I think it would have helped his resume a little better. But although he did do a good job this year, coaching what he had. But I think we're going to probably promote Gus Bradley up into the DC position. But me personally, I would like for the 49ers to aggressively go after Brian Flores.
Wasn't Gus Bradley at DC before?
Yeah. Seattle.
Yeah.
McDermott will be available too, man.
Yeah, but I don't think McDermott's going to take a coordinator position. I think he's probably going to be a coach, or head coach. I mean, but
maybe he might go the what's his name? Kansas City defensive coordinator.
No,
Spagnuolo. Yeah, he might go the Spagnuolo route for a couple seasons, and then
I could see that.
Give it another try.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't take the Browns head coaching jobs. Mike McDaniel, he turned down the interview with the Cleveland Browns. He took his name off their table.
He's taking the Raiders interview.
Yeah, I think he's looking at them drafting Mendoza, but everybody's sold on Mendoza going to the Raiders. But I think the Rams having 2 first-round picks, I think they're going to make some noise to try to get Mendoza in an LA uniform. But that's another story. But, yeah, I mean, I'd be happy with Gus Bradley as DC. I think he's a good defensive mind to have on your squad. But if names are out there like Brian Flores and Jim Schwartz, man, you got to make that call. I mean, and I think if Shanahan wants to have any sort of defense, I think he needs to make that call to go after one of those 2 guys.
Schwartz is interviewing for the Cleveland head coach job.
Yeah.
Well, Schwartz was already a head coach, wasn't he, with the Lions?
Lions.
Yeah. Well, he was a coordinator with the Browns back in the day, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
He was the head coach for the Bills too.
Yeah. Schwartz been around. Good coach Schwartz been around for a long time.
They had a pretty decent team with the Bills, I think.
Well, I know. Was it the last year the Browns was when they left Cleveland and became the Ravens? I think Jim Schwartz is on that team as a coordinator. That's when Belichick was the head coach. Nick Saban was the coordinator.
Yeah, people forgot about that.
Dude, they had a hell of a coaching staff on that team that year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a 30 for 30 out about that.
Yeah, there is.
Really? That's cool. Hey, my thoughts on Mike McDaniel. I think wherever he's going to end up, he's either going to be either a head coach this season or he's going to be the future head coach of whatever team he becomes an offensive coordinator for.
He just doesn't fit the Raiders persona, man.
I'm saying if he were to coach the Eagles, I wouldn't be surprised if he's eventually our head coach.
I can't see him in Philly.
No. McDaniel, he doesn't have that type A personality to coach there. I mean, him and Sirianni, they wouldn't see eye to eye at all. I don't see that.
He could do a lot with our. He could do a lot with our offense, though.
I mean, well, anybody's an improvement to Patullo. I mean, just saying. I mean,
with the weapons we have. Do we have Dotson for another season, or is he a free agent coming up? Was he one of the free agents we named?
I think so, yeah.
I'd like to have him back at a good price. I think he's a pretty good player. I just don't think we used him enough.
What they need to do with the coordinator at the offensive position is the same thing they're doing with the defensive position. Hands off, let the guy do his job, and that's it. You know, he has his own little fiefdom. Let him run the offense. You know, you can interject here and there, but you just give that person. If you're bringing like a big name in here, you got to give them the autonomy to do what they're supposed to do. Yeah. Because then also I want to see it'd be a requiem on.
Unless that offensive coordinator starts messing up.
No, but I'd like to see what's going to like with Jalen Hurts. I'd like to see like next year. You know, if you bring a new coordinator, somebody that gives him an opportunity to throw the ball. getting out in space, really use his talents the way he can, and just see how he does. I mean, look, and then we'll see. Like, did he lose a step? Did he not lose a step? Is he going to, do we have the right kind of personnel in place moving forward?
Well, here's a thought.
He'll be fine.
Why not? Why don't they just promote Jeff Stoutland, make him the offensive coordinator, and bring in a passing game coordinator? Don't be surprised if they do that. If they can't get anybody else.
Do you think Stout wants that though?
Why wouldn't?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, look, he might just be happy being the offensive line coach. He might not want that responsibility.
He's also the run game coordinator.
Right. So
do y'all think with Jalen Hurts' history there with the Eagles, I mean, being Super Bowl champions, been there a while, do you think he should have a say so in who they bring in?
Yeah,
definitely.
Well, he should have some input.
Yeah.
Some input. Now, I think everybody should have input. I think Howie should have input. I think Sirianni should have input, and I think Hurts should have input.
It really depends on.
But it should be Howie's decision, to be honest.
But it really should be the kind of offense that they want.
Yeah.
And really, like, what does that look like? Because we saw 3 different offenses in the last 3 different years. In 3 different years, even though they were somewhat similar.
They tried to run last year's offense this season, but I think either teams had it figured out, or just our players didn't execute.
The offensive line was the reason that they couldn't run the same offense.
Exactly.
That's the bottom line. I mean,
there was no push.
There was no push up front. I'm not going to say that's all of it, but I think the offensive line's health was a big reason.
Yeah.
I think everybody had a piece of it. I think Jalen had a piece of it. I think Patullo had a piece of it. But I think the health of the offensive line is what really hurt them this year.
Oh, big
I didn't like the cadence either. Like, there was no rhythm to the offense.
The silent count.
The silent count.
There was no like hurry up offense.
There was no
hurry up offense. They were going down to the final second of every
They looked totally disjointed every game.
The play clock came down to like 1 second.
Yeah.
Now, I would think as a defensive lineman, you would know when to fire off if that's the case.
Right.
Like, they make it pretty obvious to me.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. Doug Burnett. What's up, Doug? So what's up, fellas?
Does he have a new head coach yet? No. Ravens.
Doug Burnett?
No, the Ravens are Mike McDaniel's on their interview list coming up shortly, I think, the next couple of days.
Anybody think that Tomlin would come back and become the Ravens head coach?
He might fit in with.
That'd be awesome.
Baltimore,
right?
That would be awesome. I could see him doing that.
I can see him doing that.
Absolutely.
He'd be perfect for that job, actually.
He'd fit right into that city.
He would.
Yeah.
Who are we talking
about? He would.
Mike Tomlin, if he went to the Baltimore.
Oh yeah, he can't go anywhere for like a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'd have to.
He actually quit.
Yeah.
They'd have to. Lumpy didn't say they'd have to trade for him.
They had to trade for him.
At least for a season, I think.
I think for 1 year.
Yeah.
Because I think 1 more year is guaranteed.
I like it.
So if they wanted to trade for him, but yeah.
Like you said earlier, he's just going to take the year off.
Yeah.
Make $20 million in the booth. And in the TV booth, and have his choice of the litter next season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Stefanski, a new head coach for the Falcons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's a good hire, man.
I think it is. He's a good offensive mind. They just need a quarterback.
They got Bijan Robinson down there, man. That boy's good.
They got a solid roster, man. Like, they're set at receiver, running back. They have a really young defense that's going to come up. Yeah, they have some potential.
Yeah. Here's the thing: the Dolphins, though, you got all these names out there, but the Dolphins hire former Packers defense coordinator. A lot of people were shocked by this guy, Jeff Hafley. He's going to be the new head coach.
The happiest person I know about that hire is my oldest son, and he's a Green Bay fan. He's glad he's gone.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, he's glad he's gone. He said Love is next.
Yeah.
I said Love's
They
not going
still-
anytime
they still have-
soon, son.
they
He
still
loves
have
that
Kirk
CJ Stroud.
Oh yeah, CJ, man, that was That was rough.
He was bad.
yeah, he regressed bad. They're talking about him possibly getting re-signed this offseason. I was like, not after that. They're going to make him exercise his fifth year option after that.
Yeah, West
I'll tell you,
Well, rightfully so.
I tell you, after watching this week's playoffs and hearing all the Philadelphia media getting on Jalen Hurts, there's probably two quarterbacks I'd rather have than besides Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
One of them's Matt Stafford.
Same here, man. Because if you think about it, there's been a lot of that were good quarterbacks that just fizzled out.
Yeah.
Like after a year, like after one big year.
Well, Josh
You know,
Allen
like
crapped
the
the
guys you just mentioned, and Hurts just pretty much stayed consistent
Yeah.
the whole way through.
That's
Like his
what's the
demeanor,
best part about it.
never changed.
I thought Caleb was about to get it, man. That play he made, oh my God.
Yeah,
When he ran back like 15 yards and threw all
that was like a
fadeaway
Tecmo
throw.
Bowl.
That was
Yeah, it did look like Tecmo Bowl.
man.
Hey, no.
I tell you what, though, man, if our fellow Terp had read that right,
For a 99-yard pass.
that would have been he should have caught that.
Yeah.
Old DJ Moore misread that one.
DJ Moore.
Oh yeah. Bad.
DJ No More.
It's like he just stopped,
Yeah.
The ball was where it needed to be. I mean, it was a good pass.
It was a good
It was where it
pass.
needed to be.
He just ran a half-ass. Excuse my
He didn't even know
language.
the ball was coming
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
He didn't even know. He looked. He saw the ball bouncing, and he looked. He's like, "Oh God!"
Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't happy about my game, but I mean, we had a chance. But in the back of my mind, I was like, "Man, Seattle is like." I mean, they're playing extremely well right now. I mean, they're probably the better complete team in the playoffs right now. And I was like, our injuries and everything going into that game, and Seattle's playing really hot right now. They have the better roster.
Yeah, I think
No.
Seattle fell to the Super Bowl.
But man, Purdy, I mean, our offense couldn't do anything, man, but watching that game, man, Purdy played his ass off. He tried everything, man. The kid they just couldn't get nothing going.
Yeah.
And it showed a lot. Like the 49ers really need to revamp that offense, man. Like we have no stud wide receivers. Pearsall, but he's always hurt. I mean, we just don't have that. We need a star receiver, man. A true number
Was it
one.
Jennings? Was he the one?
Jennings was in the game, but he's just. I mean, he's slow, man. It's.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he has good hands, but Kyle's scheme gets Jennings open because Jennings runs like a 4.7 or he runs like a high 4.7 and a 40.
Well,
I mean,
Well,
yeah, he's not a true receiver. I mean, he went in as a 4-star quarterback in college, and but I mean, and our rookie, Jordan Watkins, I was disappointed. We didn't get to see much of him. He's a receiver out of Ole Miss. He can fly, but we
How are you guys in salary cap room going into free agency?
I think we got $50 million in cap space.
oh wow.
I've
Yeah.
asked just a name for you guys,
Wandale
And
Robinson.
and let him leave our division. George Pickens.
He's available. Him,
Yeah.
I really
Take
be
him,
honest with
take
you,
him from the Cowboys, please.
Yeah, please take it from the
look,
Cowboys.
I like Pickens, but man, I like Wandale Robinson more. For the Giants, I think he's going to be a free agent if they don't I don't think they're going to extend him.
Yeah.
He's a dog, man.
what
He's
about
undersized.
what about AJ Brown? You think he's coming back?
AJ Brown.
Pickens is
I'll-
ranked the number one free agent coming out. Number 6 is
He's going to
closest
want a lot
wide
of money.
receiver to him is number 6 overall is the Colts wide receiver Alec Pierce.
Yeah, he's good too. He's a good route runner.
Yeah, 25
Right.
years old.
But Pickens, he's going to want some money, man. I don't think the 49ers ownership is attacking things differently financially now. They're not wanting. I mean, they got burned on Brandon Ayuk, so they're trying to. From what Jed York said, they're approaching things differently now financially. They're not just going to hand out big contracts.
They got Jawan Jennings ranked number 11 overall in free agents.
Yeah. I'll be surprised if we bring him back, to be honest. I want them to put money into the offensive line bad. We got to have it. We have 2 good linemen. That's it.
Yeah,
right tackle, left guard, and center need to go.
Same with the Eagles. Tyler Steen needs to go. Sorry. He's a serviceable backup.
Yeah.
I'd like to pick up like the Baltimore Ravens center, Tyler Linderbaum.
Yeah, he's good.
Move Juergens back over to guard.
Is he a free agent?
Yeah. 25 years old, already made 3 Pro Bowls.
Yeah, but what's it going to cost to get him? $8 million?
Probably.
$7 million?
That could be your big ticket free agent for a season.
Well, I think Fred Johnson's gone too. I mean, he's been
because you're not going to bring a lot of those guys back, man.
No. Fred's going to want to start somewhere. I mean, he started 4 or 5 games this year and started some games last year. He wants starters money.
I wouldn't mind him starting at guard for us.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Yeah,
but you got to bring back Mekhi Becton.
Yeah,
I love that.
You got to draft a replacement for Lane because Lane's getting up there.
Well, that's it, and then give him some reps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely get Lane's replacement.
I like that kid, Cam. What's his name? Cam Walker.
Where from Indiana?
No, he's on our team. We drafted him last year.
Oh, I was thinking Coogan from Indiana. He's a good center.
Dude, John Harbaugh's starting at the right time for the Giants. They just reported saying Scatterbo and Neighbors will be back by training camp.
Whoa.
Ready to go.
Who?
Scatterbo and Neighbors for the Giants. They will both be ready by training camp.
Yeah,
Good. That's good, man. That's good.
John Harbaugh's right on time.
The Giants do better.
Is Scatterby going to be the same player though, man? I mean, that was a bad injury.
Well, I think he's going to bounce off of that. I think the thing that they're going to want to focus more on is probably head injuries with him.
Oh yeah.
But I think John Harbaugh, being a smart coach that he is, I'm pretty sure he's going to get Scatterbo right. He's going to get that team right, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe not this year, but next season or the season after next, look out. I think Giants are going to be competing for the division before long.
Well, they got to get Dart to play smart because he's a little reckless too.
Yeah, he is. He likes to say he's very physical. He likes to get hit.
Yeah.
But getting hit in college and getting hit in the NFL, 2 total different things.
Oh
yeah.
That hit though. Let's talk. Did you see that hit that Mendoza took last night?
Yeah.
I was like, man.
If that was the NFL, he might not have got up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, every time I hear about a big hit, the one big hit that always sticks in my head is the NFL, the Pro Bowl, when Sean Taylor smoked.
Yeah,
I don't know who it was, but I mean,
he smoked a punter.
It was a punter.
Was it a punter or a quarterback?
Punter or quarterback?
Punter. He smoked a punter in one game.
Yeah, it was a special teams play.
Yeah.
Just demolished.
And what Reggie, what's his name? Reggie
Brown.
Sheldon Brown did to Reggie Bush.
Yeah.
That's always one of the nastiest hits.
Or even what Brian Dawkins did to Algie Crumpler.
Onto the ball though. I get credit on that one.
This guy has 50 pounds on him, and he knocked him out of the game, didn't he?
Yeah,
but
I'll tell you one of the hardest hitting games I've ever seen was that House of Pain game against the Houston Oilers. Man, they were Wes Hopkins and Andre Waters.
Oh yeah,
31.
I think it was Wes Hopkins just laid out Drew Hill, just like put him to sleep. Like They had to like pull him off the field, man. Like, come on, man,
Or the body bag game.
play around him. They were jumping over him,
I
Sure,
tell
that's-
you,
throw a
That's some of
blanket over him.
Some of the
when
hardest
NFL
hit.
was the NFL, though. I'm sorry, it was awesome back then. Go ahead.
Yeah. It was. But it's like, back when Jim Harbaugh was the Niners head coach and Pete Carroll was with the Seahawks. Man, when we had Patrick Willis and like Navarro Bowman back there at linebacker, and then Seattle had the Legion of Boom,
Yeah.
dude, the 49ers and Seahawks games, man, they beat the hell out of each other, dude.
Well,
It was like old school football then, the way they played. But
I want to tell you a little fact about that Oilers game, that House of Pain game. Supposedly it was a revenge game because for what they did to Mike Quick. Well, they injured Mike Quick in a previous game against Houston.
Mm.
You know, they only played Houston that like maybe every
Maybe 4 years.
Every
4
every
or
3 or
5
4
years.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like some teams we just never played at all, like the Chiefs. Like
Oh yeah, we never played.
we didn't start playing them till recently.
Yeah.
But Houston was one of those teams. But the Eagles always remember that Buddy Ryan's teams.
Yeah.
shit, I used to love to watch when the Steelers and the Ravens rivalry was at its heights, man.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah.
black and blue games, man, is what they called
Yeah,
them,
the bus.
dude. Back when they had James Harrison at defensive, or they
Oh, yeah.
played. They played him at
Oh
outside.
yeah,
Man,
Yeah.
that guy there was a monster, dude.
Yes, he was.
He didn't even like his own
Where's
teammates.
Palomalu?
that whole division, man. Cincinnati,
division was
them,
Cincinnati, Cleveland.
they're just they just hate each other, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And
That was
poor old
good.
Cleveland.
Yeah,
I'd like to see Myles Garrett get a ring, man, before he goes. I mean, he's too good of a player. He's one of my favorites in the league, man. I wish he could get a ring somewhere.
He
Yeah.
ain't getting in Cleveland.
No,
No.
yeah.
He
But
should have went to
Concept-
Philly. He should
They're
have went
just they're just one of those teams that are just never going to be good, man.
to- yeah.
so we talked about like the head coach carousel that's happening right now in the NFL. I mean, who watched the game last night with Indiana versus Miami? Because that right there was a game. You guys,
I watched
That's
the second
fantastic.
oh, that was
That was a
amazing.
good game. That was a good game.
I'll tell you what. Like, I wasn't sure about Mendoza because he didn't look like he took those kind of hits before, but he took some hits last
He took
night.
some hits last night, but
Miami's their pass rush is nasty, man.
Oh, that
Miami's
number
got a
3?
pass rush, bro.
Ooh, when that kid comes off the corner, I was like, man. And Mendoza like a couple times. He got blasted in there. And then
Yeah.
one time he tried to make the block. He made the dumbest move because he stopped his feet. And that kid just got depleted him right underneath his face mask. So I was like, I thought for sure that should have been a penalty.
Well, it's like I texted a buddy of mine. It was that final drive with Miami. I said, dude, this game is going to end
Yeah.
in a bad way for Miami with Beck at quarterback.
Yeah.
Beck is I mean,
where did he start at?
Georgia.
he was with Georgia, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you
He
want
did
to
Georgia for 4 years.
Yeah.
He was on 2 national championship teams. Played in the games, but didn't play a lot. Got hurt.
Yeah.
Transferred to Miami.
You want to hear something funny about Beck, though, Carl?
What's that?
Of course, it always ties back to Maryland. His mom was a member of the dance team at Maryland.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What
So
years?
when I was there. So it's back she came in 91, I think.
Oh,
91, 92. Yeah. So it's just funny. I was like, oh, that's his mom. Yeah.
They said Mendoza was he wanted to walk on with Miami and they turned him away.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
And the messed up thing is Mendoza's father
Dude,
played with Cristobal in high school.
yeah.
Signetti, man, he just
They played together in college at Miami.
Oh, the college? Okay, college. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought they both went to Christopher Columbus High School or something like this.
I think they did. They did mention something about that school.
They did. And then they both went to Miami at the same time. Mendoza was a 2-star recruit.
Yeah.
Miami didn't want him, wanted nothing to do with him for the most part. Now his brother, Mendoza's brother, who's on backup for his at Indiana, he's transferring now to Georgia Tech.
Just entered the portal.
Mm.
Georgia Tech. Is that
Yeah.
what he's doing?
Georgia
Does
Tech,
that
yeah.
mean- Does that mean Mendoza Senior is coming back?
He might. The father?
No. I mean,
No, I
No.
saw
No.
a meme last night.
Is his son a senior?
He's a junior, I think,
well,
but
yeah.
he's going to the draft.
Yeah.
He's going to go. But I mean, there was a meme last night. It was a video meme. It was funny. It showed when Mendoza was crying last night. They said the moment he realized he was getting drafted by the Raiders.
Let's talk about that coach. Oh my God! If there's such a movie, it's going to be the new Hoosiers movie. It's going to be. I swear to God, they had that in the movie Hoosiers.
What I tell you what,
He
after
had
watching,
good wishes or something, man.
dude, when I was watching that post game ceremony and all that,
Yeah.
Signetti, what I liked about him last night, he said his little piece and he got out of the way and let his players, he's letting them get the limelight. He was sitting in the background. Man, he was happy. Dude, he was grinning like a possum, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
He
was
turned
so happy to
that
see
team
him.
around in 2 years, man. I couldn't even do that on PlayStation.
So Ben,
They're like all the free agents. Like, I
Dude,
couldn't
he's
do that,
got it
man.
figured out, man. I'm telling you. I think Indiana's here to stay for a while as long as he's head coach, man. I think he's got it figured out. But
Ben,
Yeah.
along those lines, Ben, last week, when they won last week, they're up on the podium, and he said, "What are all these people doing up on this podium? Get them off, get the players up here, because there's sponsors and there's press people, and there's just up on the podium there's 100 people and 4 players." And he said, get these people off the stage, put them, get the kids up here.
mhm.
And in my mind, I've always said that. Like, get these people off the field. This is the kids who have played for 4, 5, nowadays 7 years of college football. Like, this is the top of their peak. Like, let them have the moment. But instead, they're on the field looking at the press people up there. I can't stand that.
Yeah, it's like he was in the back sitting there, and the camera zoomed in on him, man. He was sitting there watching his players up there passing the trophy around, and man, he looked like a proud father, man. I thought that was cool as hell to see that. I was happy for them, man. I sure thought
He was like, my evil plan worked.
right, well, dude. I thought their left tackle was about to cost them the game
Yeah.
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
they're 3rd and 1.
And it's
I was like,
36.
man, I said, yeah, that was a flinch, but come on, that was.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like kind of moving his index finger, kind of flinch. It wasn't that bad. I've seen worse, but I thought that was going to cost them the game. I was like, man,
They
their
made
whole
some plays.
season come down to that. Come on.
I mean, they made some plays last night, and Mendoza definitely, showed himself to be the great quarterback that he is. Because it's interesting against that defense and the way he stood in there so many times. It was like, whew. So I just thought they played a great game, and I just thought it was well
Oh, we
fought
were
battle.
Raider.
That was one of the best national championship games I've watched in a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, Clemson, Georgia had a couple there. Though. I remember watching them. They had a couple good games from what I remember.
Clemson and Alabama had some slugfests.
That's what it was. Clemson, Alabama. That's
When,
what
back when, what's his name?
George Teague, when he had that interception. Remember that one?
Yeah. What's his name? He was Clemson's quarterback, the one who can't leave the massage parlors alone.
Oh, Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson, yeah. That guy, hey, I mean, he might not be that great of an NFL quarterback. I think a lot of his off the field, activities has hindered that. But man, he was a hell of a college quarterback, though.
My favorite one was
the Texas USC game was a good one too.
Yeah, it was Vince Young.
Oh yeah, big time.
I remember watching that.
My favorite was the '93 one when Alabama beat Miami, because everybody expected Miami to slaughter Alabama that year, and because Miami had Gino Torretta, they had the Heisman winner, and Alabama just came out. I think Derek Oden was on that team. I forget who was
Wasn't
on
The Rock
that team.
on that team? Was
I
that-
don't know.
93? 93?
Yeah.
93, I remember because that was my last season. Was 93.
In
Yeah.
'93, The Rock was he's a backup. It was Warren Sapp.
Yeah.
That's right.
But I thought Florida State was the team back in '93, or was that '92?
That was 92.
Not '93. Charlie Ward won the Heisman Trophy.
Yeah, but I thought Danny Cannell was the quarterback that year.
Well, no, this was January 93. This was actually the 92 season.
Okay.
The game I'm talking about was the January 1st, 1993.
Yeah,
So-
I don't remember. Of course,
It was the Sugar Bowl.
We weren't in any of those. So yeah.
Yeah, that was a great game. I forget who was on that.
Eric Cheeto Toretta, he's a Jersey boy, isn't he?
Alabama had Derek Lasik.
Not sure.
Who?
Toretta.
He's a bum. That guy had a noodle arm.
Well,
Oh my God.
Like that Heisman quarterback for Oklahoma, Jason White. Y'all remember him?
yeah.
He like just disappeared from the face of the earth after he won that Heisman.
Didn't Miami
This guy
draft him?
right here? That guy right there? Jason White?
Look at you. You made any other? Okay. How about a 1992 quarter pounder with cheese? You got one of those pictures?
No. 1982 was
Who's
Charlie
the
Ward, I
guy
believe, though.
Who's the guy that Dolphins drafted just to be a Wildcat quarterback?
Oh,
For Virginia, I think it was.
Yes, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. God, I remember
No, from West Virginia.
West Virginia, yeah.
James Jett.
No.
Not
What
Major
year?
Harris.
What
It
year?
was
What year?
I was gonna say 97, I think, about right around 98.
Yeah, when the Wildcat was really popular. Yeah, when Miami was running the Wildcat
Not
with Ronnie
Slayton.
Brown.
Oh, Slayton, Sean Slayton, Steve Slayton. But Steve Slayton.
Steve
was a
Slayton.
running back.
Yeah, but who was his quarterback then, though?
You know, it's funny. When I just
I couldn't
I'm pretty sure that's who they drafted.
can't remember.
Getting old, Ed.
I'm finding it. I'm working on it. Fast type.
All right, let's talk about the Duke quarterback, Mensa. He's being sued by the team for breaking his NIL contract.
Yes, he is.
So how much money was it he was going to get from that NIL?
I believe it was $4.3 million. I think it was 2-year contract.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, 2-year contract, 4.3. I think it was 4.3 million. And he told the team he's coming back.
Right.
The team didn't recruit anybody in the portal. And then the day before,
I found it.
who was it?
Pat White.
Yes. Okay. Yes. The same time as Slayton.
Yeah.
And then at the 12th, literally at the 11th hour, he put into the portal to be transfer. And so the lawsuit is Duke saying that we already have a contract for his NIL for last year and this coming year. So how can he go to Miami and sell them their same rights when we already have the rights? And this is going to be the problem with this whole situation. You know, the NCAA had 15 years to figure this out. They stuck their head in the sand like a bunch of ostriches and did nothing to make planning. And it's coming to roost now.
Yeah, as soon as you open Pandora's box, forget it. That's the problem.
I was listening to the Rich Eisen podcast, and he was just like, "What is the NCAA doing? Like, it's worse than like NFL free agency. Like,
I want my reparations.
It's like an unorganized, chaotic NFL free agency is what it is. It's
Yeah.
And I'm wondering how many of these student athletes are being told up front when they sign those contracts, you have to honor it, or this will happen if you don't.
Right.
You know, because at the end of the day, these are kids, man.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think they should get a large portion of the money until after they complete the contract. To be honest,
Absolutely.
I think I want reparations. Damn
they
it.
should get enough to get by. You know, like
Carl,
for a
reparations.
couple seasons,
Yeah.
maybe. What do I know?
Sean Bartley, you're out there, Mr. Lawyer. We need our reparations for the time we played.
So, Ed,
No.
former players can get paid from the NIL.
What?
Yes,
How far back?
but it doesn't go back as far as us. It's sort of like, well, it goes back to when the lawsuit was started, sort of like 10 years or something like that.
Yeah.
It sucks being old, doesn't it?
and it was only
Oh, darn it.
and even that was only for Division One players and certain like I don't know for the whole thing. But once I saw that I could get paid, I stopped reading about it.
How about we just go do this? I identify.
Would you have been in the 82,000?
I identify as a 26
bracket?
No, I would not. I would be in the 82 cents bracket, I think.
Yeah, I know. I'd be in the cheeseburger bracket.
I'd say you'd be worth good like 12 grand, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish.
Yeah.
I wish.
You're worth the free pizza we used to get on a Friday night.
That's
Carl
right.
about 45 grand.
Friday night. But
Dude,
that's what
listen,
we got, guys. You didn't know that.
listen,
right? After
every
the
Monday
show.
was Jerry Subs.
Yeah.
No, I know you know Jerry Subs.
Yeah.
And Friday night was Pizza Hut because all you can eat pizza,
Yeah.
and then in the off season it was all you can eat pizza and there were $2 pitchers of beer
Oh.
in the off season.
Hey, Ed, you ever hear of the Chesapeake Bay Seafood House?
That was productive.
That's
Yeah.
that's where we used to go on Monday nights.
Oh, okay.
We knew a waitress there. You know,
Are you talking about EJ's Landing?
what's that?
EJ's Landing over in
I don't
Bethlehem?
remember where it was, but I just know we
Yeah,
used to go
yeah.
there. They hated to see us come because you could
Oh, right.
it was all you could eat. And if
It was
you
like the fat boys. Oh, you can
yeah,
eat.
and if you it was like if you
Yeah.
ordered the most expensive thing on the menu, you could get anything on the menu.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Of course, we
Let
knew
me
a
ask you this.
waitress, so we'd get like the popcorn shrimp and just
the popcorn strip go to town. Yeah.
yeah. But
What is- what is so-
eat it all
What
night.
is so great about Maryland crabs?
In general,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's the water.
They test
Is
positive.
it-
They don't test positive.
Yeah, I was about to say they're
HIV,
not. They're not a gift that keep on giving.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. It was
Because the Chesapeake Bay has a really good I don't know what the term is cleansing system, like their filtration system in the bay itself.
yeah.
So you get a good salty crab, but not a lot of dirt in them.
So they're
Well, I
better than Port Republic crabs.
Yeah, a little bit. Pretty sure the Perfect Bug was they're like the one to the three eyes, right? Like from the Simpsons, from being the nuclear plant.
Yeah. I've gotten bit by Ventnor and Atlantic City crabs, man. Them mother-
Oh yeah.
Well, they're from the hood, yo.
Yeah, you're like, whoa. What about the?
I used to surf, man. I used to surf, so I used to get
Yeah,
bit by
I know.
crabs. Used to have crabs.
Shoot, I heard.
bit by crabs.
Yeah,
I heard their crab.
Bit by
cakes
a
are
lot of
good.
crabs.
the crab cakes. Oh, Maryland. Yeah, they're good. Now listen, the coolest thing about Maryland, I don't even like crabs that much.
I couldn't find any in Baltimore.
No. You got to go.
Really?
You got to go to the
Yeah,
outskirts.
I went to the
Dundalk.
Baltimore Inner Harbor. I couldn't find any.
I'll tell you where to go. Listen, go to Chrisfield. Eastern Shore is the place to go, right?
Chris Field's no man's land.
Yeah. So
Don't be getting me lost. Don't be getting me lost, Ed.
college. Shout out to my girl. She knows she's on here. She's not. Well, she's on one of my friends. But anyway, dated a girl in college, and she had the coolest setup. I'm telling you. But it was so cool because it was like right off the Sassafras River out in the Eastern Shore of Maryland, and they used to.
Sassafras River.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you. They can the way they catch crabs, like you know how like in Jersey you just use a crab trap or maybe like a chicken net. No, they run like a trot line. And if you ever did one of those, it's kind of cool. It's kind of like you get a boat and then you put it's like a big paper towel roll. You put and then you run it along there and you dip the crabs. You like goosh, and you catch about like 15 to 18 in a run.
Yeah.
And we were catching crabs that way. Now I like to catch them. I hated eating them. But
I used to stay in Maryland when I was a kid. My nephew has a family out in Maryland, down in Maryland. Used to stay there.
But the coolest part was, not the cool. Then the cruelest part is how they cook them. Now, see, my mom when she made crabs and macaroni. We used to call it crabs and spaghetti. So the way she used to kill the crabs, it was terrible. It was like watching Hannibal Lecter. But I don't know which one was worse. Like my mom used to like kill them, like cut their arms off and like rip the backs off and all that.
That's the ones I like.
Yeah.
After they bit me.
And put it in the spaghetti. No. See, I saw it this way. They used to take them, put them all alive.
One crab bit me, they all bit me.
No, they put it in a big pot, right? Like a huge pot.
Yeah.
And then they threw Old Bay on it. Like they're still alive. They go, you know.
Yeah.
Man,
I don't care about crabs.
they
The
will.
worst is lobster, man. Watching them get
That's the
They put a
same.
knife. They put a knife. No, they put a knife right in the back of the head,
that's
and then you cook them.
Wow.
So Ed,
I stopped
back on
eating-
track.
I stopped eating crabs when
Yeah, back on track. Let's talk.
When we started pulling floaters out of the river, and I saw.
Yeah,
Oh, like the
Yeah.
Yeah,
They-
so,
and shrimp eat that shit.
uh,
Shat. That's shat.
that shirt.
Ed.
Yeah,
Today
cool.
the MLB named their Hall of Fame for this class for this year.
Yeah.
So you got Carlos Beltran and Andrew Jones, who I think are both good choices.
Yeah.
And they joined Jeff Kent, who was named by it's called the Contemporary Era Committee now, the old timers committee. Got three guys going in. Jeff Kent. He's probably the least.
before Barry Bonds.
So Barry Bonds in that issue. I'll get on that in a second. All the steroid guys. But locally, Chase Utley is up from from 39% to 59% this year. He'll probably get in. Probably the next 2 years he'll get in.
Yeah.
Jimmy Rollins is creeping, but slowly. He went from 9.4 in his first year, 12.9 to 14.8, 18%. This year's 25%. He's probably more Hall of Fame worthy than Utley, but Utley was like the face of the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Cole Hamels, this year's his first year. He's 23.8%. So Carl, back to the whole Barry Bonds thing. I remember who it was. It was a baseball player. I forget who it was. I interviewed him a couple weeks ago, talking about the Hall of Fame. And they said, "What would you do with all these guys who are tied to the steroids?" And he said, "I'd put them all in." He says, "My reasoning is, most of those guys were great ball players before. The steroids took them to the next level." He says, "But
Yeah,
said-
Alex Rodriguez was.
they assumed that up to 80% of the baseball players were taking steroids or something of that PEDs at the time."
Right.
He says, "So yeah, Barry Bonds was on steroids. It made him a better hitter, but he's also hitting against a guy on steroids who's a better pitcher." He says, "So put them all in." And I kind of agree. Like, listen, if you go back in history, you're going to get the guys from the 70s who were taking greenies, uppers.
It used to be legal. Steroids used to be legal in baseball, like back in the 70s. Like they didn't.
No. Steroids in the United
Steroids are not.
States, steroids in the U.S. were never legal. They were legal to take.
They were using.
not le-
Yeah, they were.
But
That's
not-
what I'm saying. They were legal to take. They weren't.
But
getting
not legal to
tested
buy.
for
But in sports, they were illegal.
Mm.
Yeah,
I mean,
wouldn't be
steroids or
surprised
not,
if
you
Major
still
League
got to
teams
be able
were-
to hit the ball.
Yeah,
That takes talent.
steroids aren't going to make you a better player. I mean, if
No.
that was the case, that,
You still got to be able to know how to hit the ball, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you can be.
Flush.
I mean, yeah, the steroids is going to add some power to your swing, but
that's about it.
what good is that if you can't hit the damn ball?
Right.
I
Let me
mean,
show you something. I want to show you something. Hold on.
Oh boy, he's bringing audio visuals.
Yeah.
oh, he's doing roids. That's what made him do.
I actually thought it was a bag of chips.
Here's your bat.
What is it? Oh,
Your,
the bat.
your sweet spot is about this long, about 6 inches. Okay? It's about half an inch wide.
Stop
Oh, if you
it.
said. Half an
I
inch
didn't
wide,
say anything. I said nothing.
You started
about 6
laughing.
inches long. So you have to take this round thing here. Okay, this round bat.
This is a
That's sweet spot is 6 inches by 1.5 inch, and hit a baseball
shut up, man.
that's round, that's coming at you at 90 miles an hour plus, and it's moving,
Yeah.
and hit it solid. Like, it's probably the hard. People talk about the hardest thing of doing baseball, being golf or whatever else. You can't tell me that hitting a baseball is easier than hitting a golf ball.
No. Look,
A golf ball
we
sitting,
used to have
like,
It's
and
some
I
kind of
golf,
feeling,
and listen,
we used to have this go kart place here that had batting cages, and it'd go from 50 mile an hour. The fastest one was 90. I tried it out, and it gives you 10 pitches. And it's just nothing but fastballs, unless you're the unluckiest dude out there, and it flies off track and hits you. But it throws 10 fastballs right at you, and I tried it. I hit 3. And one guy that plays baseball, played high school ball. He went in there and hit 6 of them.
Yeah.
So a pro would go in there and probably a really good pro probably did nail all 10 of them all day long.
So, but here's the thing, though, Ben. The baseball and the batting cage is coming at you like this year.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
The
straight
cage, a pro pitcher, that ball's coming at you this year.
ahead. Yeah,
Like
curveballs,
that. Like,
sliders,
Yeah.
knuckleballs, stuff like that. I mean,
Even
You gotta-
even their
like the
fastball.
like the steroid thing.
fastball.
Yeah,
Well, look at
there's some good high
Jamie
school
Moyer
pitchers,
when he was
man.
pitching for the Phillies. He didn't throw that fast, but he knew
No.
how to pitch. But he knew how to pitch.
Well,
He
look
knew how
at
to
Kent
hit the
Jacoby.
corners. He knew how to pitch.
Same thing with Kent Jacoby or Dan Quisenberry. The way they just throw.
That ball's coming up at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what's funny. If you get a chance, go watch who was the U.S. softball player, the pitcher,
Jenny
a couple years ago? Jenny Finch.
Jenny Finch, yeah.
Yeah.
Go look at Jimmy Finch pitching against some of the MLB players
Mhm.
because a softball is coming from a low point coming up,
Right.
yeah.
and then those girls throw curveballs, sinkers, sliders,
It's
risers.
crazy, man.
Like, dude,
Yeah. So
No, I
let me
played-
ask you a question. If the Earth is flat, right, would you still be able to hit the ball the same way? I wasn't sure. It depends on the air. It depends on the plane patterns, I think, or the air traffic patterns, right?
Well, if the Earth is flat,
It might help your curveball
I
because
was just wondering. I'm
flat Earth
asking
would
for a
have to-
friend.
it'd be like a spinning disc, so it might help the velocity of the curveball.
This is true. If it's coming from an angle, if it's
You
just
can see over the fence.
Hey, we got a physics course on our podcast now.
yes.
We're educational.
Yeah, we had educational or health ed too at the same time.
But I look at it like
Yeah.
this: if they let the steroid players in the Hall of Fame,
Right.
got to put Pete Rose in.
Yeah.
so he's eligible. He's eligible now.
Yeah, they waited
he's
until
only-
after he died.
Yeah, I know. That's kind
That
of
was
messed up.
petty as hell. That was done on purpose. No one could tell me
Well,
any different. That was
but-
pettiness right there.
It is, but what it said was, a player is ineligible for lifetime. He passed away; his lifetime is done, so now he's eligible again.
Yeah.
So they'll put him in, but the next contemporary
Senior committee.
Ira committee, I think, is in 2 more years or 3 more years. He won't go in until then. But yeah, he should be in.
So what about
What I was saying was-
Jackson then?
If you roll the steroid guys out, like you have to go back to the 70s, take all the guys who took uppers out. They go back to the 60s, guys who were drinking when they were playing. Like Mickey Mantle played drunk a lot of times.
Didn't
Like, is
some
he
of
not
them
a Hall of
put
Fame?
cigarettes in the dugout and shit?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
Well,
there's videos of who was the manager from Jim Leland, like
Oh, yeah,
sort of burning a bogey in the lock in the dugout, like during a game, like the 70s, man. It was great.
Red Auerbach, man.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, it's like-
back.
I think I call it the roid race, but like when Sammy Sosa and Mark McGuire had their home run season together, that was like the roid race. You know, everybody knew they're on. I mean, if you look at Mark McGuire, I mean, of course you do get bigger if you work out and you know.
Tried saying it was
But-
Andrew Dion.
Dude, Mark McGuire was always a big guy, but man,
He
at
got
the end of
married.
his career, he looked like Brock Lesnar out there, man. It was like I was like, dude's obviously on it. Sammy Sosa, same thing. He started getting bigger.
Oh, Barry Bonds, same way.
They flustered
Yeah.
the hell out of McGuire, man.
So
Yeah.
Mark McGuire. So I had a friend of mine who played for the Cardinals at the time, and he said McGuire was the first guy. He said he got there early because he was a catcher. Pitchers and catchers go early. He said that he'd get there an hour before the team would get there. And McGuire would be there already working out.
Okay, you get a
And when
shot.
they're, when they're done their workouts and everyone's getting showered and leaving, he said McGuire would be still in the workout room training and everything else, like doing cardio or doing lifting, or in the batting cage. He said he was there all the time.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't mind it in baseball. Just keep it out of like hockey and football. You know, like real physical contact sports, man. You know,
I'll tell you who I miss watching play baseball. I'm a Giants fan, But man, I used to love watching King Griffey Jr. Man, he had the prettiest swing in baseball. Man, it was the most fluid swing I've ever seen.
Yep.
He's
I
one of my
wish he would
favorite
have done it.
Well, I'll tell you, I used to like watching Ryan Howard
Yeah,
before he tore his Achilles.
Yeah.
He was definitely the big piece. I mean, I remember his rookie year, watching him hit a home run. I mean, he was something else. The injuries shortened his career.
I like Frank Thomas too. The Big Hurt.
Big Hurt.
I had a couple pair of his shoes back in the day.
Yeah.
I tell you,
My favorite baseball player of all time was Mike Schmidt.
Yeah, Michael Jack.
As a kid, there wasn't like ESPN. It just had like newspapers and stuff. But I really didn't know how much of an asshole he was in real life.
Yeah, but my God, he was good.
Mike Schmidt, he wasn't really. No, he wasn't. He's a very introvert. Ed knows where we grew up. A lot of the players from the '80s from the Phillies lived in our area.
Yeah, Dave Cash lived around the corner from me.
Yeah, so we were lucky enough to grow up with a lot of those guys.
He had the big red afro.
Yeah.
No, it
So we're looking
was a
at-
red one.
It wasn't red, but he had a big afro.
Yeah, it was controversial because he wore it during the move thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why he put that on, but that was like a whole thing. Go ahead.
So I went to an autograph signing, and with Ryan Howard, and we were we had the first 3 tickets. Me and a buddy of mine and his son, and it was his rookie year. If you recall, the big story was that his manager was a real a-hole, sticking to the rule. Really, So the big thing was no pictures. You get a picture of him signing your piece, but they wouldn't stop to have a picture with him. So we're in front of the line, and my father, rest his soul, would talk to anybody about everything. Next thing you know, we're online, and they're getting everything set up for this autograph show. My dad has Ryan Howard in the corner just bullshitting with him for like 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. So
Don't become your dad.
He was great. So we go up there, we
Become your
signed.
parents.
So Ryan Howard signs my buddy's ball and whatever he had and his son's. My dad says to his son, he says, "Hey, come up here and get a picture with Ryan." So Ryan puts him on his lap, holding the ball, And his manager's going, "Hey, come on, no pictures, no pictures, no pictures." My dad goes, "No, my dad's not a small man. He's Ed size." Says, "Don't worry about it. We have this handled already." We walk away. And so Ryan Howard, I had a baseball plaque up here on the wall. It's all the Phillies jerseys through the years. I have just guys who are award winners on there. So Ryan Howard signed. I said, "Listen," I said, "if you notice, it's just award winners on here." He says, "Yeah." I said, "Now we all know that you're going to be Rookie of the Year. So would you mind signing this for me now?" I said, "I'm going to a show with you in a month from now, and then add Rookie of the Year. 'Cause I know they don't do that usually, but since you're here, I'm talking to you and you need a piece." He's like, "Yeah, don't worry about it." So a month later, my dad talked to Ryan Howard about going home to his parents' house and having to mow his dad's, because at that time he lived with his parents still. Had to mow his dad's lawn and do yard work. That's real nice.
Sorry.
So a month later, I go to this
That
autograph
wasn't
show.
me.
It's a private show. About 50 people in line. Ryan Howard sees me. He goes, "Yo, come here." He signs my thing for me, and he says to me, "Hey, make sure you let your dad." Is your dad here? I said, "No, he's not here." He says, "Make sure you let your dad know that I went home that weekend and mowed my dad's lawn for him." Like,
Damn.
they're the kind of things that people don't get. Like, they're real people.
Yeah.
And a lot of pro athletes who are coddled growing up, they lose that intimacy with their fans.
Yeah.
Ryan Howard, like I said, I'll never boo that man. Like listen, I never had a day of work where I came out of work and Ryan Howard go, "Boo, you suck, you missed that sale, you're terrible." Like, I'm pretty sure he'd wake up in the morning and say, "You know what, today I'm going to go to the ballpark and strike out 3 times."
Right.
So why am I going to boo him? Like, I'll never boo a person for a bad performance because everybody has those days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
true.
But he was a class person. I've seen him a couple times since then. I mentioned it to him, and he's always like, "Oh yeah, I remember." Just a good person.
Yeah, Mike Schmidt sent me a letter when I was a kid. I had wrote him a letter, and he sent one back to me. Like, I guess maybe it was his secretary or whatever, but it was like an autographed baseball card, with his autograph on there.
Yeah.
And then a couple months later, he sent me another one. I think he didn't realize he had sent me one already. So he sent me another one, the same exact letter, the same exact card, and the same exact autograph. Same size, same. It looked like it might have been like a rubber stamp or something.
Or they use auto
I don't
pen.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought it was cool as a kid. Like, that was a big moment for me as a kid. Like, I was like showing all my friends. Okay, man.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I used to show off this picture back when I was younger. We met Jerry Rice twice. He's
Nice.
from Crawford. He's from Crawford, Mississippi, which is like 15 minutes from where I live.
This guy?
That's
Right?
a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh, darn.
but he
What was that, Mr. Spock?
I know.
but his family has
I can't
had
do
dealings
that.
with my dad's side of the family because they did. My dad had an
I figured
uncle
it
who
was
did
retarded.
construction and stuff like that, and Jerry Rice's family, they're brick masons. So they work together a lot, and that's how they kind of know each other a little bit. My grandma, before she passed away, she was a retired nurse, and Jerry Rice's mom, Miss Edie, she was a patient, and they became friends through the years. So got an autograph ball, and I got a picture of my mom and dad with Jerry Rice on his Harley back from the 80s.
Man,
And this
that's
is
awesome,
right
man.
after they won the Super Bowl.
That's really
And
cool.
yeah, it's like I used to show that to my buddies who were like, they're Dallas fans. I was like the only 49er fan here at the time. All my buddies were like Dallas or Green Bay.
He was an awesome player, man, Jerry Rice,
Dude.
man. In his
But
prime,
he-
dude, he was
I bring
like
that up.
unstoppable.
Because he's a good dude, man. Like, solid guy. He's one of the nicest athletes I've ever met. But
One of the hardest working athletes too,
Yeah.
man. That dude put in some work. His workouts were like legendary.
well, you know,
Yeah.
he learned how to catch a football.
Bricks.
Yeah, catching
Catching
brick.
bricks.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I
you know,
said
he
that Lumpy tried the same thing, but see, he missed a lot.
Right in his face.
Lumpy was catching wrenches.
Yeah, he was.
You can catch a wrench. You can dodge a wrench.
he could dodge a
Dodge a
ball.
dodgeball.
Well, you know, he didn't get his football start until he was playing hooky in high school. And his principal caught him and he ran. And he was, back then he was, considered fast. I mean, a 4.6 back then was world-class speed, And
And he ran faster than 4.6. I don't care what anybody says.
no,
I
well,
was
it's 40
just-
times or 4.6, but in real
Yeah.
time, and as he got
Yeah,
in better
you-
shape, he
you-
got faster. But
Yeah, you can't tell
I'd
me
say
like he always
4.5.
ran a 4.6. Like he was
Yeah,
I
but
say he-
man,
I say he peaked at 4.5. But
maybe, but nobody ever caught him. Like
that's the reason why he got on the football team. The principal said, "Man, you're so fast.
Yeah.
Why don't you play football?" Talked him into it. And
he would
That's
take like he would take like a 5-yard out or a 5-yard slant and just turn
Yeah.
upfield, but boom down
Gone.
the sideline.
Yeah,
I tell you,
Like it
the
was
biggest
astonishing.
yeah,
the
but
biggest
Montana,
douchebag athlete I ever met. I don't know if y'all used to watch wrestling or not, but Greg the Hammer Valentine,
yeah.
jerk, man. That dude was he was a straight up D-bag, dude, when I met him.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? That he came from a wrestling era where they played villain like
Yeah.
24/7. You know what
No,
I mean?
this-
They
He
didn't let up.
wasn't, he
at all.
wasn't in part in this one, man. He did not want to be there. He wanted no part of nobody because I was like, man, I used to love watching you in the Royal Rumbles and stuff like that. Those are my favorite matches back in the day,
Right.
And
Yeah,
he'd just go, yeah.
I met the Rock and Roll
Yeah,
Express.
yeah, I'm
one,
gonna put you in
Yeah.
a figure four.
Yeah. Well, the nicest one I ever met, besides Kevin Nash, was Ted DiBiase.
Yeah, the $1 million
Ted
man.
DiBiase was a solid dude. I got a picture of him when my sons were little. They're holding his $1 million title belt, and he was posing with them and stuff. He's cool, man. He's from.
I heard the
Clinton.
Undertaker's a really cool dude.
Yep.
He
I met
is,
the Rock
but
and Roll
I-
Express, but they were like old by the time I met them. Like they were like,
Yeah.
I mean, I like the Undertaker. I
they
used to
look
love his podcast, man, but he did his buddy dirty and brought his annoying ass wife on there.
yeah.
You know,
He-
who's a really cool dude, and
Yeah.
they probably won't shock you. It's Brandon Graham,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
really good dude.
Yeah, I'm not shocked at that at all.
No, I liked Bruno Sammartino from back in the day, man.
I want to meet
You went
Kittle.
way back in
I
the
want to
day.
meet Kittle. I want to meet George Kittle. That's my goal is to meet
All right.
Kittle.
And he
George Kittle
he
is
seems,
out
he
there
seems like a
listening.
cool dude.
Yeah,
Who you gonna bring up? Who you gonna bring up next? Gorgeous George?
Yeah.
Well, maybe, yeah. Gorgeous George. I love it. I love
Remember
that.
Yeah.
Remember Bob Backlund? He was like the
Of course.
worst
Oh,
And then-
God.
and then
scoring
he
champion
went-
for like 5 years.
And then he went bad.
Yeah. When he came back, he was banned.
He went crazy or
Went
something.
crazy. I thought Bob
They said
Backlund
one of the
looked like
worst
he was
ones to meet back in the day was Ultimate Warrior. They said he was a real a-hole, man. Like Ultimate. Well, he was coked up all the time. What do you expect?
Exactly. Exactly.
I mean,
think
for a
all
man
those
that
guys were.
size, for a man that size to never burn out and go out to the ring and do the ropes like that, and his size and never get tired. Come on, bro.
Here's a cool dude. Can you guys see that?
Carl Bond.
You see it?
Is that Boomer?
That's Bill
Can't see
Clinton.
who it is. Oh, yeah. Bill Clinton.
Bill
Oh,
Clinton.
Bill Clinton.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I did not have sex with it.
I did not have.
Sexual relations.
Yeah. All right. So Phillies talk. Phillies re-signed JT Realmuto to a 3-year, $45 million contract. Good job for
A
the
little bit overpaid, but it was a PR move that had to be made.
Yeah.
I have no problem with it.
Yeah,
Hey, look,
apparently
do you
they
have a
missed
food
out on
item
Bichette.
tonight? No
I'm sorry?
food tonight? You have a food
No,
item?
Thursday.
Okay. Well, tonight I'm gonna do a food item tonight if we can.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't have any graphics, but anyway. Tonight we're gonna be sponsored by Frank McCartney and Nation One's Mortgage. Big Ed's gonna talk to you about Linda, my mother's meatballs and macaroni. It was so good tonight, guys. The meatballs and macaroni were fantastic. The
Beat
meatballs
some
were
balls.
Yeah, they were beef, pork, and veal, which is how you're supposed to make a good meatball. Then we
Yep.
had little spiral rigatoni. That was actually pretty good, even though I wasn't supposed to really eat a whole lot of that. Then you have the Italian cheese. It was fantastic. So if you guys ever get a chance, you can hit me up, and then I can try to see if I can send you in an envelope some meatballs and macaroni for tonight.
Well, I think the Flying Hawaiian, Carl and I are close enough that we have dinner at your mom's house someday.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta come on up.
I'm just saying.
We'll fly-
If you're going to talk about it, don't talk the talk if you can't walk the walk.
I said, come on up. What did I say?
Don't talk about it, be
We
about
can
it.
all hang out
That's
together,
right.
you know?
Expedite
we
me a
know. No, I'm just telling you.
plate. Yeah, expedite me a plate.
Yeah. We'll send you a
We'll
plate.
take pictures for you.
Yeah.
There
We'll
we
take
go.
pictures. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely got to do that. All right.
Spicy meat the
I had to
ball.
work into Frank McCartney's Nation One Mortgage. So make sure you guys can check him out. He has all your mortgage products. Frank McCartney's Nation One Mortgage, 856-495-5150. All right, lump. No lunchbox
Call me
tonight.
now.
Thursday night we have our lunchbox. All right, so
Thursday with the lunchbox.
Thursday in the lunchbox. Final thoughts, guys. So what do we got?
Conference title predictions.
Ooh.
Okay. Conference title predictions.
Yeah.
Well, definitely. Well, unfortunately for the Broncos, they lost their quarterback.
Yeah, that was wild.
So you got to go with the Patriots. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then
Go with the Broncos,
the
man.
Patriots Seahawks Super Bowl.
Broncos are going to surprise a lot of people, man.
Unless they could bring
Their
back Tom Brady.
defense.
That
Dude,
would
their-
be something.
Broncos
Who got that defense?
You can't come back. He's Raiders
So-
owner.
You can say the Broncos defense is good enough, man, to keep them in any game, really.
And the game is in Denver, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Denver is one of the hardest places to play, man. In Colorado, because it's up in the mountains, man. It's
Less oxygen, man.
yeah, it is
It's
hard
thinner.
to play for
It's a
visiting
lot
teams.
thinner
Man.
up there.
Yeah.
Patriots have had a historically easy schedule this year.
Should be
I'm not
interesting.
betting against the Broncos.
No, they're bringing in a guy.
We
named
did it. We did it,
Ron
Denver.
Stelling.
We did it in 2017 with Nick Foles. You could do it too.
You're gonna say,
You can do it.
where's John Elway? I have no idea. All of a sudden, he goes out there. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Broncos and the Seahawks also.
Yeah.
I'm going Rams Patriots. I think the Rams are going to surprise everybody. I think
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Broncos? I'm sorry. I meant Patriots. Patriots, Seahawks. I'm sorry.
I'm going Patriots Rams.
I'm going
Whoa.
Broncos.
I'm going
Seahawks.
Broncos Rams.
I think
wow.
I think Stafford's playoff experience is going to really show. I just don't trust Darnold, man. I
Yeah,
just
me
don't
either.
get.
Yeah, but Seattle's defense is off the
Seattle's
chain.
defense is whew.
Especially playing up there.
Yeah. As long as
Ram-
Donald doesn't make mistakes, man, they can win that game. Rely on your running game.
Thing
Rely
is,
on your
though, with the
defense.
Rams, they got the offense to pretty much test out that they could stretch out that Seattle defense.
They
Yeah.
As
can.
long as nobody gets hurt, if they don't lose Devontae Adams or Puka, they got a legitimate
They
shot
gotta-
at Seattle, dude.
Yeah, Seattle has to try not to make it a shootout.
Yeah, they can.
You know what I mean?
They're
They
not. They
just
won't
gotta try to
survive a
mix it.
shootout with Darnold.
Yeah.
They have Darnold and Jackson Smith. Was it Najiba, whatever his name is, JSN?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really it. Rashid. He shows up in special teams, but in their offense, he's been kind of absent. So I mean, as long as you
Yeah, I
lock
didn't
up
watch it a lot.
JSN,
Seattle
Special
wasn't
teams is
on
a
a
third
lot
of the game.
national TV games this year, man. I
Well-
didn't watch a lot of Seattle games this
Well,
year.
what's gonna
I
hurt
hardly knew
Seattle-
anything about them.
what's going to hurt Seattle? They lost Charbonnet for the rest of the year with the ACL tear.
Mhm.
That's going to hurt them. Now, Kenneth Walker's good, but he's better when he has Charbonnet to come in and relieve him. They have that 1-2 punch. So that's going to be something to look at.
Yeah,
Oh.
Seattle has that 12th man too. They just
Yeah,
got to keep
they-
keep that Rams offense off the field. You know, keep
Yeah,
your
the 12th man that
your
they
offense
stole from
moving.
Texas A&M, unoriginal clowns.
I mean, look how the stadium's built. It's just
Weird.
Yeah,
it's
I
weird,
mean,
man.
the acoustics there, man.
It ain't all the fans. All right, it's a stadium too.
Yeah,
So-
the
so
acoustics of
The
the way the
link gets
stadium's
just
built.
as loud, and it don't need no amplified ceilings.
We got a comment. Are we taking questions? Will anyone
Sure.
ever beat the most consecutive college wins ever?
Say it again. What was it?
Will anyone ever beat the most consecutive college wins ever?
What's the number?
What's the number?
I don't know.
Who's it by?
I'll tell you- I'll tell you.
Who asked the
30,
question?
32.
Jenny Archer. Let's throw it out to Jenny Archer.
Oh,
I believe it's Oklahoma football. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
47 wins in a row.
Wow.
oh, wow! Yeah, I don't think anything's
Phew.
beating that, man.
Yes,
The
that's,
thing with
that's
the way the
3
NIL
years.
I thought
4
maybe
years.
it was like 20 something.
Now pre NIL, yeah, it's possible to break that, but now that the NIL done spread everything out,
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
transfer portal.
yeah, and you got the conference realignment that kind of rules that out. You just,
Yeah, you're
I
gonna-
don't see that.
You're gonna start seeing a lot of inconsistent football, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be,
No.
that's gonna be mixed. That's the only thing positive that I'll say about the NIL is it spreads the talent out a little bit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's the only thing I like about it.
Well, like because
Sure.
1 year your team could suck, and then the next year your team could be pretty good.
Yeah,
Like Indiana,
Look at Indiana.
like Colorado 2 years ago,
Yeah.
like Jacksonville State. You know, yeah.
Well, if anybody's to beat that, just gotta hope Indiana
It's
keeps
not a
winning.
good way to build a program, but it's a way to get if you have some money, get rich quick, and then be a good starting point.
Yeah.
For you.
So 47 games. So it was Oklahoma 1953 to 1957. Probably not.
Then it don't matter if you get drafted in the 7th round and become a nobody because you already paid.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? The Blue Bloods rule. Who are the Blue Bloods?
Who
The
says
Blue
this?
Bloods are all the home. The Blue Bloods are all the original schools, like the Penn States, the Nebraskas, the
Michigan's, the Ohio State.
Michigans, Ohio States. Yeah.
Speaking of Nebraska, did y'all see where that Mahomes wannabe transferred to Oregon?
Dylan
Hoping-
Raiola.
Yeah, he transferred to Oregon because he thought Dante Moore was going to go to the draft, and Dante Moore said he's coming back for another year. So it's
Yeah.
like, what can he do? Can he immediately transfer to another school, or does he have to
Sure he
play
can.
out?
Yeah,
No, he can transfer in the next portal in the summertime.
he can.
Yeah.
Maryland. See, Maryland. See, that's right. Jenny mentioned Maryland. Go Terps.
So what happened to having to be working towards a degree? Like when we were in school, you played your first year of college, football as a freshman, but you had to have at least was it 24 credit hours
Yeah.
to be eligible to be eligible as a sophomore?
Yeah.
And then to be eligible as a senior, you had to have, as a junior, you had to have 36 credit hours. Like you had to have progressing towards a degree. The big joke was somebody asked the other day, the quarterback from Miami, Beck, about going to classes and playing and the demands and everything else. His comment was, "I'm not sure. I haven't been to class in over a year because I've graduated already." Like, how's he playing college football?
Yeah, but
It's just
you can have the eligibility.
Hey, he's got eligibility. All he's got to do is take a class. You can take one class.
Take one class. Once you graduate, take one class.
Once you graduate, you can take one class.
Yep.
Jesus.
Well, what's crazy too is like teams like USC and UCLA. When do they have time to go to school during the football season? They travel more, and now them being in the Big Ten, they travel more than anybody. I think.
So they're only allowed in the NCAA, Ben. You're allowed 20 hours of in-person contact with a player, excluding travel days and game days. So Sunday through, I guess it'd be Friday afternoon, 20 hours. So it's roughly 4 hours a day of football, not counting Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I started all 5 years in high school.
So if you're a home team, if you're a home game this week, there's no travel day.
Home game, I understand, but it's like
Yeah.
I think like UCLA, I think they had to travel like over 24,000 miles this past this past football season.
Yep.
That's wild, dude. Pac-12, some of them teams joining like ACC and Big Ten. That's just dumb to me, man. I hate it. I hate the conference realignment.
Should
So do I.
should college NIL have contracts? Yes.
So it is a contract.
It is.
Um,
But right now we're overtime, fellas. We're like at 117.
yeah, we are.
So let's move this and let's talk about NILs next week or next show.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Let's get in, talk about the NIL, and then we'll go. Jenny, join us next week during next show, next Thursday night, coming up Thursday at 7:30. Gentlemen, let's have a good night, and we'll catch up with you guys next time.
Yep.
Don't forget to check out Frank McCartney at Nation One Mortgage, and don't forget to send me a message if you want to try my mom's meatballs. You can send it right through the message. And also,
Ed, after the show, stay on. I got to talk to you, Ed, after the show.
okay. All right. See you guys.
See you.
All right,
See you
guys.
guys.
Have a good night.
See you.